What's up, guys and gals? Mystic Fire here to bring you Black Clover chapter 173 and 174 review. It is time for the climax of this arc, and I like what we're seeing. The Tabata is building up. I like. Go ahead, subscribe to the channel if you like the content. This channel is gonna get a lot more diverse than just Black Clover, and I'm working on a new schedule because I started college, so I'm just know that it's gonna get more diverse. Go ahead and follow me on Twitter. I'm going to leave the link in the description down below for you guys to go follow me there on Twitter, because that's the fastest way I can communicate with you guys, and you guys can let me know about your thoughts on the chapter and whatnot. And yeah, let's begin with this review, guys. Starting it, chapter 173. Chapter 173. There wasn't really anything big that happened or any really information that we learned. It was more like a transitioning chapter as to what's coming for the final battle. One thing that we did, however, learn is that there are three royal families which should have been inspected, since the Clover family is one, and he's the king of the Clover Kingdom, so he's royalty basically. Then there's the Silvas, and there's the Vermilion. In the panel that we see that the castle basically has as to how it is, the structure of it. To the right, we see the Silvas. We see the Silva, and then to the left we see the Vermilions. Now in the center of it, it is the Clover family, and hence he's the king. Let me see what else is there. We also see the Finral's family don't really care about Finral. They only care about Langris, since Langris is gonna be the next head of the family. As you guys learn, as we know, basically Finral was what's the word I'm looking for? His inheritance was taken from him. He was meant to be the head of the family, basically. And we also see the Finral's fiance. It's part of the Clover family. So that means that if she marries Finral is gonna become part of royalty, as well as his family. They're gonna go from nobles to royalty. Now though, and yeah, that was basically it. Nothing else really happened in chapter 179. Aside from the elves or the Golden Dawn, the elves that got connected to the Golden Dawn members, they went their separate ways. Compass Girl, because we don't know her name just yet, so Compass Girl went to the right to the Silva family, and then the other guy went to the left. We don't know their names just yet, so that's why I'm referring to the girl as Compass Girl. To the guy, I don't know just yet, because we haven't really seen him. So the Compass Girl, or her magic, reminds me a lot of Miranda Lotto from The Great Man. She used time magic, or not time magic. The innocence. Her innocence was a clock, so she could rewind time and all that. So, but it wasn't an attacking innocence. It was more so just a supporting innocence, like a healing and stuff whatnot. So I kind of like what Taiwan did. He gave her compass magic basically, and gave her a needle to attack. So, and that she seems pretty OP by what we saw in chapter 173. Chapter 172. Chapter 172 ended basically with Jack the Ripper cutting off the guy. I think it was Corundum magic. Jack the Ripper first attack didn't do anything to his magic. The elf was boasting and whatnot. And it's interesting to see the Jack's magic is actually, it's actually very interesting, because he can change the attribute to match that of the opponent he's facing. So, that could come in handy later on. After the chapter ended, in chapter 174, the elves that saw Jack's magic said, "That magic," and then Yami attacked. So it seems like Jack's magic, they know about Jack's magic, or it was meant to be it was from an elf, elf's magic, basically, because every magic that we've seen so far, or how the story is being portrayed as, is that humans took the magic of the elves. So that's how it is. Let me see what else is there. Yeah, so Jack and Yami were fighting against the four elves that were outside of the Clover Castle. The the guards of the Clover Castle, they're weak. Like, they got destroyed, basically. How can you have weak magic knights as your guards? Come on now, you're supposed to be king. We don't know if the king. We don't know what kind of magic the king has, and I don't think we're really gonna see him fight because he's more. He's not a fighter, in my opinion. While he has a strong magic, I don't think he's really a fighter. We'll just have to wait and see. I'm kind of sad that the king survived and Julius died. I'm kind of sad about that. But hey, nothing can be done. We just gotta wait and see what happens to the king from now on, because Langris or Latry or Ratry, I don't know. We have to wait and see his official translation. I guess the official translation already came out, but I haven't read it yet. So we have to wait and see what his actual name is, in the official translation to confirm, because he's the cousin of Patry, so I'm assuming he's Ratry or Latry, it's one of those two. We just gotta wait and see which one really is it. So yeah, Langris went directly for the king, and the Vode family is there, but more so the father and the mother of Langris and Finral are there. So we just gotta wait and see if as they say, oh, we are masters of offensive special magic. We just gotta wait and see if they are strong, or if it's just Langris, the one that got the good genes in the family. And yeah, the chapter ended when Jack cut the guy with Grunting Magic, and that was it. Then we go to chapter 174 called Flying In. Now, when it comes to chapter Flying In, my first thought was like flying in. So is Finral gonna teleport into the castle and they're gonna fly in and attack, and attack Finral and attack Langris and whatnot? So, but it was not the case. I was pretty surprised with what happened. But yeah, the way the chapter began was basically Yami and Jack were still fighting the four guys outside the castle. Yami managed to take down one, and Yami managed to take out one. Jack managed to take out another one, and then they were being attacked through the back. And Finral was there. Finral was a good support character. Yami trusted Finral to know when to jump in the fight, because of all the battle experience that he has. And that's basically what happened. So Finral teleported them both to the back of the enemies. Yami did backslash strike with the sword, basically the back of the sword, to knock them out. Jack, I don't know about Jack. Maybe he cut the guy. Don't know. We didn't really see blood in the panels when it came to Jack's magic, when he came to fly in, but he did destroy the tornado that was coming to him anyways. And that was it. Then Jack and Yami started arguing sort of about Finral. Like Jack complimented Finral as him being a good support, and then Yami said, "Hey, who you talking to like that? That's my ride, And Jack is like, let me borrow him some time. And Yami's like, nah, man, what are you talking about? And then Finral looked above and he says, this, he looked surprised. And then we move to the Silva's side of the family. And we see that all the nobles are getting destroyed. Compass Girl is attacking them. We see the aura of the magic from the other members, but we don't see them as there. They're like shaded. The only person we see is Compass Girl there. She's attacking everybody. One of the nobles asks, "What are you doing, Golden Dawn? You're supposed to be protecting us nobles." And one of the person there, he came to suck up to the Silva family, basically. How it ended like this. He took one of the servants, I think it was a waitress, and he used her as a shield. But the compass magic is OP, which is here. So the compass magic basically, compass magic goes to whoever it points to. It doesn't deviate. No matter how far you run, it follows you everywhere. So it's basically like a magnet. So it kills the noble that took the commoner or the servant, and he went right through the chest right there. He's dead, and then she says, no matter how far you run, my compass magic will be able to catch up to you. And then she just kills the commoner as well. Right, that's it. Then we go to another shot of Solid and Nebra, which are Noel's siblings. Solid is salty. He's salty because Noel beat his ass. Nebra says that you just let your guard down. You got careless, which is true. He did get careless. He didn't think Noel could do anything. So, he prove him wrong. So then Nebra asks, "What is all this noise outside?" And then Compass Girl comes in, breaks the door. And her line says, and that's I think is vile, the most corrupted clan, descendants of that person. I have come to kill you all. I think that those were her exact words. I'm not sure. I know, and Royals being Royals, they're being cocky and all that. Nebra though, I think it's Nebra. Yeah, Nebra points out that they have a huge magic power. So the magic power that they have could be even bigger, or it's bigger than the Royals basically in that sense. And so Nebra does miss clones, to play with her to basically, fight her. But now her compass magic is OP, man. Her compass magic basically started spinning, and it went right for the original body basically, and he stabbed her right through the gut, I think it was, or right through the gut, or right through the stomach, and then now it's Solid against her. I don't think Solid's gonna do anything, because she might just kill him. She might just kill them both right there and then. I think that way this chapter was set up is more so for Noel to save them, because at the end of the chapter, we see that the rocks comes in, the gravity rock comes in, and then there's Nozzle falling right behind with Nozzle, Noel, Mimosa, Mushroom Guy, which I forgot his name. I know I'm bad remembering these people's names. Yeah, so Mushroom Guy, and then Sora is also there. So we have a good team right there to come to hold the line for now until the rest of the guys comes in. We gotta wait to see Leon and the rest of the gang and see what they do. Let me see what else. Yeah, that was basically it. Let me see. Am I forgetting anything? No, I'm not forgetting anything. That was basically that's the chapter 174 right there. So we just gotta wait and see what happens. It might have been set up that Noelle was gonna fight Compass Girl, but I doubt it. By the way her magic was built up. So if Noelle actually does manage to defeat her on her own, that's gonna be an ass pull. Basically, Noelle's strong, yes, but it's gonna be an ass pull by the way her magic works, because she can basically redirect any magic. Now that one that could be a counter to her magic would be Nozzle, and that would be it. Because Nozzle has basically Mercury magic. Mercury magic is a liquid metal, and it can also be poisonous basically Mercury is poisonous as well, so it could be done in that sense. But we just gotta wait and see what type it does. I hope Noelle is set up with an opponent that that she can defeat, and if not, then let's make it a good battle, and then all of them realize they have to get stronger, and hence a time skip. So I hope that's how it is. And yeah, that's all I have to say. Thanks so much for my content. Once again, subscribe to the channel if you like the content. Follow me on Twitter. Again, I'll leave the link in the description down below for you guys to go ahead and follow me there. Let's talk about the chapters and whatnot. Once again, the channel is gonna be more diverse, because I'm trying to catch up to different mangas to review them again, like I was. And yeah, thank you so much for my content. Once again, I'll see you guys and gals next time. Peace.